Hello all, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are diving into the powerful world of SQL subqueries. Subqueries, also known as inner queries or nested queries, are a fantastic tool for performing complex data manipulations and unlocking valuable insights. So as always, the video is divided into what, why and how parts, and by the end of this tutorial, you will have a solid understanding of how to harness the power of nested queries, so make sure you watch it till the end. So before we dive into the specifics, let's start with our first and second part of the video and understand what SQL subqueries are and why they are essential. SQL subqueries are queries that are embedded within another query. They allow us to perform operations on the results of another query. Subqueries provide us with greater flexibility and enable us to solve complex problems that simple queries cannot address. One of the most common use cases of subqueries is filtering results based on certain conditions. Now that you know what it is and why it is essential, let's dive into an example and understand how to implement it. So as you can see on the screen, I have two tables, products and order details. So let's say we want to fetch our product name with quantity greater than 100. Now the quantity column is there in the order details table, whereas the product name is there in the product table. So how can I fetch this information without using joins? So this can be done using subqueries. Let me show you how we can do it. So first here we will be fetching out the product IDs whose quantity is greater than 100. So I will write select from order details table. Now I'll come back here and select product ID, and in the next line I will give where quantity is greater than 100. And if I select and run it, I get all the product IDs whose quantity is greater than 100. But we need the product name. So I will come right here, and before this I will write select from products, and I will come right here and I will write product name from products, and here in the next line I will write where product ID, as product ID is the common column between both the tables. So I will write where product ID in and put all this in this query. So we are searching for the product ID in this particular query, and if I run it, I get the name of all the products whose quantity is above 100. Now let's say we want to find the products having more than average discount. So if I show you both of these tables once again, we have a discount column in the order details table. Now we have to check the products. Instead we have to take on the product name who has the discount more than the average discount. So first we will fetch out the average discount. We'll write select from order details. Here I will write product ID as I will be needing the product ID, where discount is greater than, and here I will be writing another SQL query as we cannot use the aggregated function with where. So I will write select average from order details, and in this average I will pass discount, and by running this query I will get all the product IDs whose discount is greater than average discount. But we need the product name, so I will come here and fetch out the product name. I will write select from products column the product name, where product ID in. I will put this everything into a subquery. So we are fetching out the product name from the product column, where the product ID is in this particular table. If I show you this particular table, it has the product IDs which have the discount greater than the average discount, and with the help of this product ID we can fetch out the product name. If I run this whole query, I get all the product names whose discount is greater than the average discount. So as you saw, subquery can also be used on aggregated functions, which makes it much more powerful. SQL subqueries are a powerful feature that allows us to perform complex data manipulations and obtain valuable insights. By embedding queries within queries, we can filter results, work with aggregated functions, and address more advanced scenarios in our SQL queries. I hope this comprehensive guide has provided you with a solid foundation in using SQL subqueries. To know more about other SQL topics, click on the videos on the screen and I will see you right there. Till then, keep learning and thanks for watching.